Hi everyone, this is Varun Bhagath, the founder of Glibzter, and I'm happy to be conducting this demo to show you how Glibzter English Vocab Magnet works when you are streaming videos with English subtitles or closed captions. Alright, so this is the landing page of Glibzter English Vocab Magnet. You can visit it on this particular URL, install on Google Chrome. And it opens the Chrome web store wherein Glibzter English Vocab Magnet is listed. Because I'm already using the Chrome extension that shows remove from Chrome, but if you're new, then there will be an add to Chrome button. Once you add, then you will see Glibzter English Vocab Magnet listed amongst your extensions. Okay, so I will click that open. It'll expect your login credentials of Google, your Gmail credentials basically. So if you click on that, because I'm already logged in, so it'll open straight into the web app. All right. Whereas for new users who are signing up, you'll have to go through the Google OAuth credentials process, wherein you feed in the Gmail ID associated with your account. Okay, and log in by providing your password. All right, so once that is done, you come onto the Glibzter English Vocab Magnet web. All right, but this demo is purely focused on how the browser extension of Glibzter English Vocab Magnet functions on video streaming platforms. So the video streaming platforms that it functions on would be YouTube, Netflix, Jio Hotstar, as well as Prime Video. This demo is going to be focused on YouTube. Okay, so 𝗚𝗴𝗶𝗯𝘇 is someone whom I love to follow. I love his reviews and his exquisite use of English language. Okay, so there's a new Tamil movie featuring the current Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, 𝗠𝗴𝗲𝗁𝗍. His movie has released, and he has released a video wherein he reviews the movie. Okay, so let's check it out. Now, you may have seen the earlier video wherein I've demoed the usage of the product on online articles, news articles. All right, so that functioning is very different from how it would function on video, though it is the same format wherein you click it open. It opens up over here. You need to now give it explicit permission to read and extract the content of the subtitles or the closed captions. Okay, so I give that permission by turning the read and extract toggle button on. Okay, now what is important is for the video to start streaming. Okay, unlike the online articles, okay, wherein within 30 seconds of you turning this particular button on, okay, words and phrases would get highlighted. All right, but over here with a YouTube video, you will have to actually turn on the subtitles or the closed captions. All right, so that's the way this would function. Now let's.
A movie that was slated to release in January of 2026 and 7 months later finally gets to be showcased on the big screen.
We will have to be a little patient with videos. Give it a lead time of anywhere between 2 to 3 minutes for us to see what are the words and phrases that it has been able to identify. All right, so it'll take 2 to 3 minutes for these numbers to change from 0. So let's check out after 3 minutes what the count looks like.
Vijay and his own charisma.
So as you see, we have reached nearly 3 minutes of the video, and we now see 6 words identified and 2 phrases identified.
As I explored more of his filmography, I won't lie to you, I myself read charisma on the big screen. The commercial beats of style that.
So now we are at nearly 5 minutes of the video, and you see 12 words and 3 phrases being identified. We are now in the final part of the video, so let's check it out. So what we see in total right now are 21 words and 11 phrases which are identified. So much like how we would explore the web app, you can click on the words or phrases identified box, and it opens the web app where you can see all the words and phrases acquired. This is on the home page when these are curated for you. You see more being added. It's because we just ended the video, so give it a few more minutes, like a minute or two, and then we should be able to see more added over here. Anyway, so this works the same way. I know filmography, channelizing, yes, outletting. Okay, so again, what's important is you can take your cursor to each of these words and phrases. It will give you, as you hover over it, how that particular word or phrase was used in the video. All right. And say, for instance, I don't know what a nothing burger is. So let's click on it. An event or situation that turns out to be insignificant or unimportant. And the contextual use, how it was used in the video, was the relationship with Pooja Hegde is an absolute nothing burger, which means it's nothing important or significant. All right, that's a good learning for me. So let me add this particular word. I know bad as, okay, what's conniving? Let's check that out. I will add that, I will add, say, Connie. I will add outletting. Add to Glibzter. Right, as we see, more are added right now. You have charisma, nexus, adamant, stalling, most of which I know, but yeah, let's see what nexus is. So you can again click on it. A central connection or link between parts of a system or group. Okay, and it gives you how that word was used as part of the video script. Side by side in the nexus of corrupt politicians. Okay, so let's add this to Glibzter. Now, moving on to phrases acquired. A bumper opening, holistic thoughts, utter mess, golden child, forgettable performances, and what's this? Montages. Let's click on it. What's a montage? Complete collection of short clips or scenes compiled together. Okay, interesting. So I will look to add montages. Amped up on steroids, sends shivers down the spine, seeking a needle in a haystack. That's something which I know. Shady dealings, a shadow ban. What's a shadow ban? Must be something which is an all-out ban covering everything. Making a user's content invisible or less visible to others without notice. Okay, so let's add that. I add this to Glibzter, and that's how we have added this to our learning. So if you look into my learning, what you see over here, you see entire montages, you see shadow ban, you see nexus, you see Connie, you see outletting, so everything, whatever we have added to Glibzter gets added to my learning. Okay, so you can go to it. Most importantly, it also aids you in your pronunciation. So how do you pronounce this word? It's conniving. So you can click on this. Yeah, it tells you how that word has to be pronounced. A nothing burger. You do see some of the other words over here, abrogated, ecology. These are all from the online articles that we just read. Okay, so if you look at the previous video showing the demo on online articles, you have the entire list of words and phrases from that as well. Okay, so these are the words and phrases that I have amassed through not just the video that I just watched, but also from the online articles that I've read today. Okay, so let's click on Save My Learning, because what happens over here is that it gets saved onto a Google Doc in your Google Drive. Okay, so you've got to click on that and click Google Drive. Give it the permission. Okay. Select to which Gmail ID the Google Drive has to be linked. So I select mine. It's saving, and it's successfully saved to Google Docs. Wonderful. So let me open Google Docs. And yes, you have the latest version of Vocab Magnet, My Learnings. Opening it for you. It is still being formed. And you have all your learnings curated over here on a Google document. Right? Entire montages, the shadow band, nexus, over here. So again, what's important is gaining confidence in terms of not just learning from this document, but also using it in your day-to-day life, right? So go back to my learnings. Now, say for instance, if you want to use the word nexus, okay? In the earlier video, I had shown you how to share, your learning in the form of a tweet on x.com. Let's see how it works on Facebook. All right, so this is where you can actually type in your usage of the word nexus. Let's just say I learned the usage of the word nexus from Glibzter. And it is used as there is a political nexus that is at play. Okay, and you can share this. Okay, so the reason why we are asking for social sharing is because that's the best way in which you can remember how a word or phrase can be used, right? This is in text, right? What you can do is you can also post it in the form of a video. The reason why that again works well is because you have shorter video, people will in fact comment on it, people will give a thumbs up to it, right? So every time there is social validation, the more that contextual usage of that word or phrase gets reinforced, right? So that in short is the demo of Glibzter English Vocab Magnet when used on YouTube videos, right? It can also be used on Netflix to try and use it. And do share with me your feedback as to how it works, right? Please also remember that it would take at least a minute and a half or two. Give it max to max 3 minutes, right? For it to start curating words and phrases, right? That's the best way in which it would work. So I wish you all the very best for its usage.